What's up, guys? It's your friendly neighborhood St. Bernard Cujo, and I'm here to answer your questions. I am not prepared with any notes. This is the first take, and we're just gonna run with it, and I'm gonna slice it up, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, first question. When is the song with you and Omen dropping? We have not discussed music yet, like doing verses with each other, or like doing songs with each other, but he said he'd send me beats, and we're gonna work on visuals, so we'll just take it from there and see what happens. I'm down, though. I think he's very aware of that. Will you ever edit Call of Duty trick shots again? I do not plan on it. Why are you always in your room eating zebra cakes and playing Halo? Because I'm bored as fuck and I ain't got no bitch. I don't really eat zebra cakes a lot though. Do you have an active hatred for people in whores, or is that just part of the Cujo theme? To be completely honest with you, I actually do. Where's the Cujo merch at? Where's my girlfriend at? What are the main inspirations for the lyrics you write? Generally speaking, just shit that pisses me off, or things that I hold back saying to people, things that I hold my tongue on, experiences, good and bad, scenery. There's kind of a lot of things, really anything. What do you think of Post Malone? I do not give a fuck about Post Malone. When's your next drop gonna be? I'm really trying to jam more of your shit. Whenever I pay off these producers. So whenever I get this whenever these broke ass niggas pay me for the second half of these fucking music videos I've been doing, or whenever I finally fucking get a job and I get a call back from the goddamn 5 or 6 goddamn places I've fucking applied to, that's when I'm gonna drop my shit, because I got producers to pay off, and that's literally the only thing stopping me. How you been, fam? Bored as fuck. I want my dick wet. Do you engineer your own vocals? Yes. Also, do you make enough to make a living off music? The most I've made from music is I've been paid like $150 for a fucking show. What do you hate more, thoughts or fuckboys? Thoughts. How did you get your name, and what made you want to do music? I got my name because my 7th grade gym teacher was just like, Cujo! And then everyone in middle school called me Cujo, and then I moved high schools from different people, and they didn't call me Cujo, they called me by my real name. I went to college, and my alias on everything just has Cujo on it, so they just called me Cujo again. So I'm kind of just running with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't really think of the name Cujo myself, I just kind of ran with it, and people call me that. How did you get your name, and what made you want to do music? I think I answered that, but got my name from the 7th grade gym teacher. This nigga was literally just like, hey, your name's Cujo, and I was like, cool, and then it just became a thing, like way before I even did music. And what made me want to do music was just generally being in my feels all the time, being pissed off, and I address a lot of shit in my music that I don't address to people directly sometimes. Like, really, I just like my voice with the sound. I don't know, I generally just enjoy doing it. It's not like I'm trying to be a rapper or nothing, I just generally like doing it. Honestly, I stay subscribed so that I can dislike all your videos. I'm very sorry to hear that. Has Tesmo/Tesmonic ever seduced you? Yeah, a nigga calls me daddy sometimes. I don't really fuck with it. Okay, hold on. You guys gotta bear with me. I have a Texas education. It's hard for me to read long shit sometimes. Here's a good question. What makes you think that you will hit it big, or think that you won't? And if you don't think that you won't and sure you'll hit big, what circumstances would lead you to think that you won't hit it big? I don't exactly think I will or I won't, in a sense. Like, it's kind of weird. I don't think I will, just because the scene is too crowded, and I don't really have clout or numbers yet. I mean, I do got numbers kinda, but it's slow as fuck. Like, no one really pays attention to me up until this point. Like, even at this point, like, I'm still kind of an underdog in a sense, no pun intended. I think I will make it big for some reasons, and I think I won't make it big for some reasons, but I generally think I won't, just because the scene is too crowded and nobody really gives a fuck, like, unless you're going to jail or like you do some crazy shit. Like, if your music's actually good, that's generally not enough to make it big. But I think I could make it big because of the uniqueness of my lyrics, in a sense. The fact that I'm consistent, like, I know I'm not on no egotistical shit, like, I'm consistent. Like, if you go on the music, there's clear improvement, and I'm consistent with my sound, and I'm very, like, picky with beats and shit. So I feel like I could make it big, just because me as a person, like, I feel like I'm capable of reaching that point, but I feel like I won't, just because the scene is too crowded, and I myself am not trying to, like, live off music. I do not see that as a viable option. I like doing it, but realistically, I don't see myself, like, selling out shows and shit. Like, I would want to, and I would love to. Like, that sounds way better than doing this bullshit I'm in college for. Realistically, I don't think that's gonna happen. And another thing with music is you have to ride somebody's coattail to get big too. I think that's another big thing. Like, if you're not blowing up yourself already through some shit, you kind of gotta piggyback someone else. I have no clout and no one really gives a fuck about me, so yo, wanna join a COD team? I'm good, bro. What's your favorite rapper? Honestly, I want to say like Biggie. So that's the questions, and hope you guys were somewhat entertained by this. Make sure to ask me more and shit. Y'all can always do the hashtag Ask Cujo, and I'll just answer those questions probably just like, I don't know, periodically or some shit. But yeah, see y'all later.